Hi everybody, this is Power Pilates Part 3. If you've done Part 1 and Part 2, if you want to skip the intro, click below. We're going to start our warm-up with some roll downs now. So get yourself into position. You want to get into your standing posture. Feet hip-width apart, soft knees, straight back, shoulders down and back, nice long neck. Take a big deep breath in now. As you exhale, pull your abdominals in tight, bring your chin down to your chest and continue to come down. Just think about coming down one vertebra after the other. The arms are just hanging down all the way, and when your fingertips reach the floor, pause there. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze those abdominals in nice and tight as you stack one vertebra on top of the other until you're straight, and release your shoulders. Inhale, stretch it up. Turn your hands out. Exhale, pull in as your arms come down to your sides. Inhale, bend your knees, let your arms float up. And exhale, pull in as you come back up. One last time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the abdominals in tight and flat. The chin comes down to the chest. You start coming down and the knees are soft and the arms are hanging down all the way. When they reach the floor or as far down as you're comfortable with, inhale. Exhale, pull in. As you straighten up, once you're straight, let go of those shoulders. Inhale, stretch it up. Turn your hands out. Exhale, pull in as your arms come down. Inhale, bend the knees just a little. Let the arms float up so they're parallel to the floor. And exhale, pull in to straighten up and release. Now we're going to stretch up the sides a bit. So bring one arm up, palm facing forwards. The other hand is down the side of your thigh. We're going to slide over and then we're going to slide back. So ready? Inhale. And exhale, slide that hand down the side of your leg and the right hand goes right over. Stretch to the fingertips and inhale as you swap over and the left hand comes up and the right hand comes down. Exhale, go over to the other side. The hand slides down the side of your leg. Inhale, bring it up. Bring the arm down and again. Exhale, push it up to the fingertips and then bring it up as you inhale. Exhale, bring it over and stretch. Bring it over. And bring your arms down. Now bring your arms out into this position. So you want, I call this the sort of Cossack position. Elbows in line with the shoulders, shoulders down, nice long neck. Now this time we're going to get a little twist going through the waist. So ready? We're going to twist to the left first. Ready? Go. Twist to the left and bring it back to the center. Now twist all the way to the right and bring it back to the center. Twist all the way to the left. And bring it back to the center and twist to the right and bring it back to the center. Twist to the left, bring it back to the center and twist to the right, bring it back to the center and then let go of your arms. Just let them hang down by your sides. Now just to stretch out the neck a little bit, get yourself standing properly. Check the positioning of your chin, everybody, because you don't want your head to be hanging down here. You want a nice long neck. Think tall. Make yourself as tall as you can be. Imagine you've got that little piece of string there through the middle of your head and it's pulling you up. Then release your shoulders. Now, bring your head down. Look down to the floor. So you're bringing your chin as close to your chest as you can. Hold it there. Okay, now bring your head back up to looking straight ahead of you. And now look right up to the ceiling very slowly. And carefully then bring your head back to the center. Bring your chin down to your chest slowly and carefully. And bring your head back to the center. Look all the way up. And bring it back to the center. Now, you're going to turn your head around to look over your right shoulder. Ready, go. Look right the way over your right shoulder. Slowly, as far over as feels right. And then bring it back to the center. Now look over your left, all the way over. And bring it back to the center. Look all the way over your right. And back to the center. Look all the way over your left. And bring it back to the center. Now we're going to do some circles. Okay, so imagine you got a little pencil stuck on the end of your nose and you're going to draw circles with your head. Okay, you're going to draw those circles with that pencil, with your nose. So ready? We're going to circle clockwise. Ready? Go. Start circling around clockwise. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now the other way. And circle anti-clockwise 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's the warm-up. We're going to get down to the mat. We're going to continue warming our abdominals, but we're going to go down to the mat first. We're going to start warming our abdominals up with the lean back warm-ups, okay? So get yourself sitting in position with your feet hip-width apart, flat on the mat. Sit up tall, release your shoulders, hands on the mat, palms facing the ceiling. Try not to hold them up there. Let them rest on the mat there. You can hold on to the back of your thighs if you need to. Little movement to begin with. So ready, go. Inhale as you tilt your pelvis forward and lean back just a little. Now exhale, really squeeze those abdominals in tight to lift yourself up. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward first, let yourself lean back a little bit further. Exhale, squeeze to come up. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward and lean back a little bit further still. And exhale, lock those abdominals in to lift you. And one more time. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, go back to your maximum point where the lower back just touches down. And exhale, keep those shoulders down and back and pull it up. And then lean back on your hands. Stretch your legs out. Give them a little shake. Now we're going to go back into that now. Get your feet into position. So this time we're going to do 8 full ones. Inhale back, exhale up. All right, get yourself ready to go. Ready, go. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back, and exhale, squeeze to come up. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back, and now it's the abdominals doing all the work. Don't let the shoulders take over. Squeeze to lift. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back, and exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward and lean back, and exhale, squeeze. Now don't let your chin come down to your chest. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back. Exhale, pull in as you come up. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back and squeeze it up. And one more time. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward as you lean back. And now squeeze it all the way up. Lean back on your hands. Stretch your legs out. Give them a little shake. Good. Now, next, we are going to go into some full roll downs. Right? So get yourself into position. Feet hip-width apart again on the mat. Now there are the 3 different levels that you can do this at. So if you want to keep it easier, and maybe your abdominals aren't quite strong enough, or you've got back issues, then you'll need to hold on to the back of your thighs to start with. And just to remind you, as you come down, you're going to get your elbows onto the mat just to help steady you down. And on the way up, you're going to use the elbows into the mat just to give you a little helping hand. Hands to the back of the legs, and you're going to lift it up. In the intermediate version, you're going to come down, and then the arms are going to come over. And instead of bringing them all the way over to the floor, you're going to bring hands up level with the shoulders, but the arms and shoulders stay soft as you come up. And in the more advanced version, you're going to come down as normal. And the way it becomes advanced is that you bring the hands over to the mat first before you use the abdominals to lift you up. So you've got those 3 versions to go. Let's get into it. Get yourself sitting up properly. Release those shoulders. Nice long neck. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, start pulling in a little. Tilt your pelvis forward. Now you're starting to pull your abdominals in tighter and tighter. And you're trying to get that spine down to the mat, 1 vertebra at a time, down as smoothly as you possibly can. When your head is down, take a big deep breath in as your arms go over. And as you exhale, bring the arms over and squeeze those abdominals in tight to lift yourself all the way up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in and control it down. Slow and steady. Don't let any tension creep into those shoulders or the neck. Keep it soft all the way down. When you're down, big deep breath in. Really fill up your lungs. As you exhale, bring the arms over. Blow that air out of your mouth. Don't hold your breath. As you come up, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Tilt the pelvis forward. Bring it down. Slow and steady. All the way down when you're down. Inhale as your arms go over. As you exhale, bring the arms over. Squeeze it all the way up. And there is 1 left. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, arms go over. And exhale, bring it up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulders down and back. They want to take over. Don't let them. And bring it all the way up there. Lean back on your hands. Stretch your legs out. Give them a little shake. Now, before we go into the next little series, we're just going to have a bit of a rock side to side before we continue. So get yourselves ready to go down to the mat one last time. Well, not the last time, but the next time. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, bring it down. You can go down a little bit faster if you want. Stay there. Then pick your feet up. Hands on your knees. Feet, knees, and thighs together. Just have a little bit of a rock side to side over your back. Now, you can keep your knees together. Or you can let your knees drop apart and go from hip to hip. You can play around with where you feel you need it. So if you need to bring it higher up your back, bring your knees in closer to your chest as you're rocking. If you need to bring it lower down, you let your knees come a little bit closer to the mat. And if you need to do a little bit of everything, you just bring the knees up and then you bring the knees down. Good. Now we're actually in position for the next series of exercises. So bring your feet down to the mat. The next series of exercises we're going to get into is the scissors today. There's many exercises in the scissors series, but we're just going to focus on 3. And the one that we're going to start with, we're going to work with one leg at a time. Now, if you need to keep this easier, you keep your left foot down on the mat and you stretch your right leg out. And the exercise, and I'll explain the next one in a second, but the exercise will be inhale as the leg goes down, and then exhale, you pull your abdominals in and you press your lower back down into the mat to lift that leg up. So inhale, there isn't much going on, but it's on the exhale where you're really using the abdominals to lift the weight of that leg up. Now that's the easier version with the left foot down. If you want to make it harder, you're going to do it from tabletop. So if you're going to do it from tabletop, lift them up into position, knees over hips, calves parallel to the floor. Little rock side to side to make sure you feel the base of your spine is down on the mat. Now at tabletop, you may want to place your fingertips under your bottom to cushion your lower back if you're worried about that, okay? Or if you want to make it a bit easier. Otherwise, arms down by your sides, or you can lift up into the advanced position where you lift head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, and you just let your head rest against your hands there, and the elbows are out wide. Now your left leg is going to stay fixed still at tabletop, or it's down on the mat. Stretch your right leg out to that diagonal line. Rotate out from the hip, soft point in the toes. Now we're going to get going. Are you ready? Ready? Go. Inhale as your right leg comes down. Now you don't have to bring it all the way down to the mat if you don't want to. And exhale, squeeze to lift. Inhale, just stay glued into your back. See how it's feeling. If it doesn't want you to go down too far, don't. And exhale, squeeze to lift it up. Inhale as the leg sinks down, nice and easy. And now exhale, squeeze those abdominals into lift. Inhale as the leg goes down. And exhale, pull in to lift it. Inhale as the leg sinks down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale as the leg goes down. And squeeze it up. 2 more left. Inhale as it goes down. Exhale, squeeze it up. And 1 more time. Inhale as it goes down. And exhale, squeeze it up. And then bring your head down. Hug your knees in. Have a little rock side to side over your back. So as I explained earlier, if your back is complaining in any way, then don't bring your foot too close to the mat. Just bring it down halfway or 2/3 of the way. Whatever feels right. Okay, we're going to do the other leg now, so get yourselves ready. Either right foot down and left leg out there, or into tabletop. Quick rock side to side, hands into position. Left leg out there, stretch it out. Rotate out from the hip. Ready, go. Inhale as you bring it down, and exhale, squeeze the abdominals into lift. Inhale as the leg goes down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale as the leg sinks down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale as it goes down. Exhale, pull in tight as you lift. 4 left. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. And 1 more time. Inhale down. And exhale, squeeze it up. Whoo, and bring it down. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Again, bringing your knees in close. Let them go down. Whatever feels good. Now that's the first one of the scissors series that we're going to do today. The next one we're going to do is a lot harder, and so we're only going to do 4 of them. And this is where you're going to need to be very careful. Stay tuned into how your back's doing. And remember what I said, the closer you bring your feet to the mat, the harder it will be. So you might need to keep it higher up. It's really up to you. Even in its most advanced form, you don't let your feet touch the mat, okay? Now we're going to do both legs, so we've got twice the weight to be lifting. Your abdominals are lifting those legs up there. Okay, so stretch your legs out there. Rock side to side, feet, knees, and thighs together. Lower back down on the mat, either fingertips under the bottom, arms down by your sides, or once again, up into that advanced position. Ready? Go. Inhale as they come down. And exhale, squeeze to lift. Inhale as they come down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. 2 more. Inhale as they come down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. 1 more time. Inhale as they come down. And exhale, squeeze to lift. Good. And bring your head down, hug your knees in. Rock side to side. So that's the second one. Now the last exercise we're going to do in the scissor series is the full scissors, where one leg goes up and the other leg comes down, moves a little bit quicker. So for this one, stretch your legs, both legs out to the diagonal line. Remember, if you need to keep it easier, just make your movements smaller. Fingertips on the bottom, down by your sides, up there again. Ready? Go. Inhale, the right leg goes down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, the left goes down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Inhale, the right goes down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, the left goes down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, the right goes down. Squeeze it up. Inhale as the left goes down. Make sure it's the abdominals pulling. Inhale as the leg goes down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Don't let the leg take over. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze it up. 1 more on each leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze. Woo! Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Oh boy. Bring your head down. Rock side to side. So after that, hopefully, you're feeling what I'm feeling, which is a good old burn working through those abdominals, because they've just been working really quite hard. So that is our scissors series completed for today. So have a really nice rock side to side, knees together, knees apart. Oh, that feels good. And then bring your feet down. Stretch your legs out there along your mat. Shake out the legs a little bit. Get yourself centered into the mat. Bring your arms up and over your head. Just let them relax there behind you. And then here you can just stay that way. If you're really comfortable and happy the way you are, just the way you are now, then by all means stay that way. If you want to work the stretch a bit, inhale first. Exhale. Now you tilt the pelvis forward a little bit. You press the lower back down into the mat. You lock it down into the mat, and then ever so softly and gently, you stretch up the arms, stretching the wrists up and away from the shoulders, and then that little pull on the ankles, where the ankles are just pulling ever so softly down and away from the hips. There. And release. Bring the arms back over to the front and bring your feet onto the mat. Right, now the next and final little series that we're going to do today is the side series, which will work your obliques and the muscles running down your sides more. It does get into the hips a little bit, and the glutes and lower back too. And we're going to do that now. So for this, you need to roll over onto your side. So lie on your side and take that little bit of time getting yourself set up on your side, because it's worth it. You'll be more comfortable as you work. So here, you're going to lie down on your side with your head resting on your arm, on your shoulder, feet, knees, and thighs together, legs long. Think of them nice long stretched legs. Now you can have your fingertips resting lightly there on the mat, or you can bring them along your side. It's up to you. Now along your side it's going to feel harder. So now when we're lifting, just make sure that when you lift, that your top hip doesn't roll back or roll forward. You really want to hold that side line as you're working. You don't have to lift too high. Keep them tidy, keep them controlled. Let's do it. We're going to do 8 of these. Inhale. Exhale, pull in as you lift both legs up off the mat and hold. and then inhale as you bring them down. And exhale, squeeze those abdominals in nice and tight as you lift. Inhale as you come down. Exhale, squeeze in as you lift. Inhale as you bring them down. Exhale, pull those abdominals in as you lift and hold. Inhale as you come down. 4 left. And exhale, pull in as you lift and hold for 4. Inhale, bring them down. Pull in as you lift for 3. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, pull in as you lift for 2. Inhale, bring them down. And one more time, exhale, pull in as you lift and bring them down. Now bring your hand to the front and just pull your knees forward. And this is really just so that you can release your glutes and your lower back a little bit before you carry on, just to give them a bit of a break. Now we're going to get back into position again, so stretch those legs out there again. Get yourself settled and ready. And now this one, we're going to lift both legs up. We're going to hold them there. And then the top leg is going to lift sideways, up and down. Now the idea with this one is when that top leg is lifting, to try not to let that bottom leg start to sink down towards the mat. So you're keeping both legs off the mat throughout. Now if you've got any issues with your back and you want to keep it easier, just keep that the bottom leg down on the mat. Okay, here goes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in as you lift. Now hold there. Inhale. Exhale, lift the top leg. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, pull in and lift it, and it doesn't have to be too big. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, squeeze those abdominals in tight. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, squeeze as you lift that top leg. Inhale, release a little as you lower. And 4 more. And 4. And bring it down. And 3. And bring it down. And 2. And bring it down. And 1. And bring it down. And bring them both down. Hand to the front. Pull your knees forward. Now the last one on this side, instead of lifting the top leg sideways up and down, we're going to push the leg forward, bring it back in line, push it forward, bring it back in line. We'll do that 4 times, and then we're going to hold it in the center, and then we're going to push the top leg back behind us. Now with this one, it's about really using your core to keep your body solid and steady, because as soon as that leg goes forward, it wants to pull you over to the front. As soon as it goes back, it wants to pull you over to the back, and you're centering, you're pulling in through your core and keeping yourself really solid. Try not to rely on that arm to keep you steady. Just really try and focus on the core. Okay, stretch the legs back out there. Get yourself ready. Hand in the front or along your side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in as you lift both legs up. Now hold there. Now here, just lift the top foot off the bottom foot so your feet are hip width apart. Now the hand that's out there above your head, bring that hand up so you're cradling your head in your arm. That will stop you leaning into the hand too much to steady yourself. Inhale. As you exhale, pull in as you kick that leg forward. Inhale, bring it back in line. Exhale, really squeeze as you bring that leg forward. Inhale, bring it back in line. Exhale, squeeze as you kick it forward. Inhale, bring it back in line. And exhale, squeeze as it comes out there. And inhale, hold. Hold there. Inhale. Now exhale, push that top leg behind you. Inhale, bring it in line. Exhale, lock in that core as you push that leg back. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, push it back there. Inhale, bring it in line. And exhale, push it back. Bring it in line. Bring it down. Bring them both down. There, that side is done. We're going to change over and we're going to go on to our other side. So get yourself lying on the other side now. Once again, it's worth taking time to get yourself really ready. So you get yourself in a straight line. I always use the edge of my mat to line up against, so I know my body's lying parallel to the edge of the mat, and so I know it's straight. Good. Okay, so once your hips are stacked parallel to, perpendicular to the mat, then you're ready. So here, either fingertips on the mat in front of you or arm along your side. We're starting with our 8 classic side raises. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in as you lift and hold. Inhale, bring your legs down. And exhale, pull in as you lift and hold. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, squeeze those abdominals in tight and flat every time you lift. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, squeeze as you lift so you know your back is supported as you're working. Inhale as you come down. And exhale, pull in as you lift. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, squeeze as you lift. Inhale, bring them down. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze in tight and flat as you lift. Inhale, down, and 1 more. Exhale, squeeze. And bring them down. Hand to the front. Pull your knees forward just to give your glutes and lower back a little rest. And really feeling it in that side right there. It's good. Okay, now we're going to go into that side raise where the top leg goes up and down. Get yourself ready. Okay. Right. We're going to go into it now. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in as you lift both legs up. Now just get yourself balanced and solid here before you go. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, lift that top leg. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, squeeze as you lift. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, pull in as you lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull in as you lift. Inhale, down. And 4 more. 4. And bring it down. And 3. Try not to let that bottom leg start to sink to the mat. And 2. And bring it down. And 1. And bring it down. And bring both feet down. Hand to the front. Pull your knees forward. Now remember what I said earlier about if you've got any back issues or you're feeling any twinges in your lower back, with all of these you keep the bottom leg down. I hope you do that, and also with the next one too. So the last one is the one where the top leg comes forward for 4 and then goes behind for 4. Okay, let's do it. Get ready. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull in, lift, and just get your balance here. Hold. Now lift the top foot off the bottom foot, feet hip width apart. Inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, squeeze those abdominals in as the top leg kicks forward. Inhale, bring it back. I'm bringing my hand by head, by the way. Exhale, squeeze as it goes forward. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, squeeze as it kicks forward. Inhale, bring it back in line. Exhale, squeeze as it kicks forward and hold. Now we're going to take it behind us. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push that top leg out there behind you. And inhale back. Exhale, keep those hips square and bring it back. Exhale, push it back and bring it in line. And exhale, push it back and bring it in line. Bring your foot down, both feet down, hand to the front. Pull your knees forward. There. Okay, now all that's left to do is to have a bit of a stretch. So for here, roll over onto your back. And then first thing is, and I'm really looking forward to this, pick your feet up, hands on your knees. Start rocking side to side. Now start with your knees together to begin with, but very soon let them drop open nice and wide. So you're going right the way over your hips, from hip to hip, pressing the back down into the mat, and it feels lovely. Really does. Feels so good. Okay, bring your knees back together again. Just a few circles going around. Circle them around a couple times one way. Circle them around another couple of times the other way. And then bring your feet down. Stretch your legs out there along your mat. Get yourself centered. Bring your arms up and over your head again. Let them relax there. Either stay just the way you are or inhale. Exhale, so you tilt the pelvis forwards and up. You press the lower back down into the mat. That little soft stretch. It's hardly even a stretch. Ever so gentle. It should just feel good. If anything's uncomfortable, you know you're putting too much into it. Just release. Breathe into it and relax. Okay, bring your arms back over. Feet onto the mat. And then rock yourselves or push yourself up to sitting. And then we're just going to finish with some cat stretches. So turn over. Actually, before we get into the cat stretches though, we're going to get into child's pose. So sit back on your heels. Bring your head down to the mat. Stretch your arms out there. Walk your fingertips forward along the mat, all the way out there. So remember, if you can't sit back on your heels, you can stay up on your knees, bring your head down and stretch out that way. But it does work much better if you can sit. So just breathe into it there. And now we're going to get into some cat stretches to finish with. So just come up into the box position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, flat back. Right, inhale. As you exhale, tilt that pelvis forward, chin to chest, arch up as tall as you can, push your shoulders and spine up to the ceiling, and inhale, bring your back flat. You can stay there or you can continue it on up into the cow where your head and bottom come up. Exhale, tilt your pelvis forward, chin to chest, arch up, tall. Inhale, bring it flat or continue it on up. Exhale, tilt your pelvis forward, chin to chest, arch up, tall. That feels so good. Inhale, bring it flat or continue it on up. And one last time. Exhale, arch up, push it up there. Inhale, bring it flat or continue it on up, and then straighten out. And we have finished. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you're enjoying all of this and getting the best out of it. Stay well, stay safe, stay fit, stay sane. Love you lots. See you very soon. Bye, guys.